Hi, loves. Okay, I'm a hot mess. Just got out of the shower. Got home from the gym, and I'm packing to go to visit for the weekend. So, I got home. I did not. Oh, that was good light. I got home. I did not want to pack. I laid on my bed for like 10 minutes, all sweaty and disgusting from the gym. That's gross. And then I decided I'm always half packed for a visit. Like I have travel size bottles that I never take out of the suitcase of like face wash and body wash. And I have an extra toothbrush in there and floss and like all that kind of stuff. So the only things that I really have to pack are my clothes, my jewelry, which that usually takes forever because I'm trying on clothes and shoes and outfits look good in my head, but I don't necessarily dropping protein shakes. I don't necessarily want to, I've never tried them on, so they don't transfer on my body, right? So that usually takes up most of the time. But since I did my visit outfit inspiration for the winter video earlier in the week, over the weekend actually, just a few days ago, I tried all that stuff on already. It actually all looked really good the way it did in my head. So that worked. So that's all, that was like so fast. Usually that takes me a good hour, sometimes two. But that was all done already because I knew how everything looked. I didn't have to try it on. I didn't have to shower, put underclothes on and all of that stuff, and then start trying on clothes to see how they looked because that was already done. I'm repeating myself. So anyway, that's all packed. I'll show you guys in a minute. But right now, and what I do, you guys, I can't show you because it's on my phone, but I have a Google Keep list that I use. It's called what to bring to visit prep list or something like that. I have it in the premium section as a downloadable for you guys to print on strongprisonwivesandfamilies.com. So if you guys want that, it's so helpful. I use it every single time, and then I just cross off what I have in my suitcase, and then the next morning, like if I need to bring something like my toothpaste, but I need it in the morning to brush my teeth, but I need to remember to put it back in my suitcase, it's so super helpful. I put reminders to get singles out of the bank, reminders to like tomorrow I have to call Adam's mom on the way because she left me a voicemail a couple days ago and I haven't had a chance to call her back. So that is all in my prep list. So I check things off as I do them. Taking days off of work, packing my shakes for breakfast, that kind of stuff. So that is super duper helpful. So what I usually do the night before visit is pack all my stuff. Right now we're going to pack my shake and I mix it with, I'll mix my shake. I don't drink coffee anymore, so I do matcha tea and I do a tablespoon of cocoa, or if you want to be fancy, cacao powder. So I'll do that. I bring them in just like little Chinese food type of containers. So I could just throw them away there. Don't have to worry about traveling with those. Oh, do I have another small one? I think I only have a big one. And I'll bring a shaker cup with me. Let's see if I have one right here. I will bring, oh, here it is. A shaker cup with me. I just put hot water in there and I shake it up in the hotel room and I drink it. Super simple. Usually I'll pack the car in the morning. It's been a crazy busy month, not even week, but this week I was in and out of New York City and I had a lot going on. So I did not get an opportunity to stop at the bank and get my singles. I have to do that in the morning. I told the guy I work out with that I might go to the gym with him in the morning to get in a workout before I go because I had to miss a couple of days this week because of going into the city. So I would like to get in one more workout before I go, before I'm sitting in the car all day and sitting in visit chairs, because that activates my sciatic problem. So then I'll be in pain for a few days after I get back from visit. But if I'm moving around a little bit more, it helps a little bit, as crazy as that sounds. So I will probably do that in the morning. I'll probably go to the class at 9 o'clock because 8 o'clock usually fills up. And to be perfectly honest, it's too early for me to get up and go. So I'll do that from 9 to 10. I had to get a ring sized at Macy's. I got a ring as a gift for my birthday, which was in July. Just took it in last week to get sized. And it's ready. I got a call today. So I might run to the mall in the morning and get that done on my way out. I might not. Depends on how much time I have. I mean, it's not going anywhere. I can get it when I get back. Like I can get it during the week. I can make it to the mall and back on a lunch break. That's not too big of a deal, but we'll see. Because I desperately need to stop at the mall. At the bank for my singles. Because a lot of places won't break bills for you anymore and give you singles, especially out in I used to go to the Walmart over there, but they stopped giving people singles because too many, I guess, people in our position were asking for them. But at the same time, like, who cares? So I have to definitely I have to go to the bank for singles, and I need to stop at the post office and send him some pictures, and then everything else can wait. I do want to get on the road earlier than usual because we had daylight savings over the weekend, so I'd rather get there. I prefer to drive in daylight versus in the dark. Prior to daylight savings, like spring, summer, and fall, before we change the clocks, I'm usually there before dark when I go, because I take the day off and I drive during the day, but I'm usually home. I'm only driving home like an hour in the dark, so that's not too bad. Hi loves, it is Friday morning. I'm getting ready to go to visit. It is 9 o'clock. I had such a lazy morning. I laid in bed. I don't know why I've been struggling since we changed the clocks this year. So this year, it's been like 3 or 4 days, but I've been so tired. So I just laid in bed since 7:30 and played on my phone, even though I was going to go to the gym at 9. But the guy that I go with texted me and he's like, I feel like I'm getting a cold. I think I'm going to skip it. And I was like, well, I feel lazy too. So I think I'm going to skip it too. So I already packed half of the car. One thing that I've developed, every time I go to visit, I make sure that I make my bed before I go. Don't judge. I'm not one of those make your bed every day people. That is terrible. I shouldn't admit that publicly, but I'm like, rush out of bed, get myself ready as fast as I can, rush out of the house and get to work on time. I'm one of those annoying people. Anyway, but one time I was at visit and my niece wound up coming to my house and she came in my room and she was like, oh, Roro doesn't make her bed before she goes away for the weekend. So ever since then, it's a little quirk of mine. I make my bed before I go. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go downstairs, eat breakfast really fast, and then I'm going to finish packing the car. I just have that little suitcase and that puffy jacket because my friend texted me and she's like, just FYI, it's snowing there. Great. So I had to dig out my Ugg boots. Gloves. I found one pair of mismatched gloves. They were two different like fake leather gloves together. Couldn't find the pair for either one of those. One pair that's broken, like ripped, and then another pair that is so old because I've used them to shovel so many times that they like thinned out. So they don't really keep your fingers warm because the glove is so thin. And I have this little condition called Raynaud's where my capillaries and my veins are really small in my fingers. My mother has it, I have it, one of my sisters has it, and my niece has it. So my fingers turn numb and white when they get really cold. If it happens one day, I'll show you. But it's really, even though your fingers are numb, it's very painful. Crazy as that sounds. So I need to go get a pair of really good gloves. I got my mom a pair of skier gloves actually because hers is the worst of all of us. It gets worse as you get older progressively, and they actually have a heater inside. So I got them for her birthday one year, but they're like $200 and something, and I just don't feel like spending that on a pair of gloves for myself right now. But anyway, maybe while I'm at the outlets, because I have to do a return. I bought a pair of sneakers there for the gym and they wound up being too big, but that was like 60 days ago. So I hope they return it because I only go there when I go to visit because I pass it on the way. So I do have to do a return there. Anyway, I'm babbling. I'm trying to get everything done, get out of the house. I still have to stop at the bank for my singles, stop at the post office to mail him a letter because I have pictures for him that I didn't send while he was on lockdown because I got off fast enough. And then a couple other things, gallons of water for the weekend, for the drive, and my arm's gonna fall off, so I'm gonna go make my bed, gonna go make my breakfast, and then I will show you everything I have in the car. It's half packed because I bring half my life with me. Backup outfits, you know it. I will be back in a few. Bye guys. Look how pretty the leaves are. I'm packing the car, I'm going. I have my suitcase with all of my stuff that like toiletries, shoes. I had to pull out some Ugg boots, like stuff for cold weather, hair stuff, that kind of stuff. Here is makeup, breakfasts, a little mirror, my protein shaker bottle. Let's close the trunk. I don't know, everybody's always interested in what I bring with me. Thank God I don't fly to visit because all of my hanging clothes are back here. You guys already saw all of these outfits on my to wear to visit or winter visit outfit. That's great when you see my finger. Winter visit outfit inspiration video. In here, I just have my enormous bag, some water bottles, a kombucha for the road, stuff that I need to return, and then down there, sorry, hands in the way, because this stuff I need to return at the outlet. Keep doing it. I always have the camera side on the other side. It was just a mistake. My vitamins for the weekend, and I grabbed an extra, I grabbed an extra Ziploc bag. Oh, dried mango because they are my latest obsession, and I got them at Costco this weekend. It's like the only ingredient in there is mango, just dried. Amazing. Sorry about this crazy hair. I just have it back so it doesn't get frizzy. Where did I brought an extra Ziploc bag. I already put my alarm on to leave for the weekend, so I'm just going to use my old Ziploc bag. But where is it? I had an old Ziploc bag like with money already in it, but the other day, let's put this down. The other day I had to park, no, I cannot put you down. Hold on. We're going to be ghetto for a minute. We might have to cut this stuff out of here. Oh, we're going to be ghetto again. There we go. Okay, so the other day I parked my car in a parking garage and I had to, there we go. I took the money out of my console and I put it in my purse, but this I used to change my bags like literally every visit, and I haven't clearly in ages, and I grabbed an extra Ziploc bag as I was leaving the house, but I only see this one. Whatever, I'll just use the old disgusting one, I guess, because I'm not going inside. Anyway, off to the bank. I have my list of stuff, so I'm going to check that, and I'm going to check that and see what else I need to do. I feel like very, if you can't tell, like very like overwhelmed right now. I just need to take a deep breath and go. Because you know why I feel overwhelmed? Because it's supposed to be snowing there. So in my head, I was just like, and it's starting to rain here, and I hate driving in those types of conditions. Just give me a beautiful sunny day. I don't care if it's freezing cold outside. Just give me a sunny day, and I will be happy, and I will drive across the country. I don't care, but I do not like driving in the elements. So I was going to go pick up my ring at Macy's, nixed that. The only thing I think I'm going to do is I need to go to the bank to get singles. I need to, I might even hold off on going to the post office. We'll see, because the bank and the post office are literally like right next door. So that would be silly if I didn't do that. So I'll do that. And then I need to get gas. And then I think I'm just going to end my waters. And then I'm just going to hit the road, because I do not want to drive in the dark if I don't have to, especially if it's snowing. So I'll be back. I need to turn on the car. It's freezing. Oh, and I need to find a pair of gloves. Somebody remind me. Love you guys. Bye. When you find blotted lipsticks from on the way in to visit on anything that you had in your car, I had a list, a shopping list. Go to the post office, tissues, go to Michael's to return that. Blot your lips on the other side of it. YOLO. Okay. Well, that was annoying. Nothing at the bank was annoying. I got my singles. Yes, I'm driving, but I'm literally in the parking lot, and I just have to go across the parking lot to go to the post office. So I got my singles. I always laugh about this one time. Like, they know me now, there by now, and they know I get singles. They don't know why. They don't ask. My family owns a restaurant in the town, so like I could need singles for change. But anyway, again, not going on the road, just driving to the parking lot. So one time I was there, and they were like, the girl that was the teller was like, "Girl, what you need all them singles for?" And I was like, nothing fun or exciting. And she just started laughing. It was kind of funny. I just had like a brain fart. Where do I need to go? Oh, the post office. Oh my God. It's going to be like that. Okay, so I'm going to stop here at the grocery store, and I'm going to get myself gallons of water, and then I'm going to go through the other parking, like upside of the parking lot. This is all one big shopping center. And I'm going to drop something off at the post office. I think I need to restart this video because I am a mess, and I know why. I didn't have time to just like sit and eat my breakfast, so I literally chugged it, and there was matcha tea and cocoa powder in there that have caffeine in there. So I'm just going to be a hot mess right now. But I have my singles. I always ask for an envelope, but then I take it out of the envelope. So I probably shouldn't ask for an envelope. But the reason I do ask for one is because I don't want to be walking out of the bank with a handful of a wad of cash. That is only all singles. But, you know, somebody that wants to rob my cash from me does not know that. So anyway, I'm going to go run in and get my bottles of water with my messy freaking wallet. And then maybe a couple snacks for the road. I'm not sure. I'm not really hungry right now, which is a pain in the ass because then I don't know what I need for or what I'm going to want for the road. But I'm going to do that, and then I will be back. Love you guys. Bye. Okay, I'm back. So here's what I got in the grocery store. I got 2 gallons of water because what I do is I bring these bottles. I bring 2 of them. 2 of them, they're a liter each. 4 liters. Give or take roughly is a gallon. So I'll fill those and then I'll drink them, and then when I stop I'll refill with the gallons. Yes, I know that makes me have to stop at rest stops a lot, but I'd rather do that than dehydrate. And then I also got, and the second gallon's in the trunk, that's for tomorrow morning because I'm not going to obviously have time to stop tomorrow morning, and I don't like to drink the water out of the sink. Then I really thought about it on the inside. I was like, oh, I should do another what I eat on the road healthy on the way to visit series like I did a couple of years ago, but I eat completely different now. I eat more for health than for aesthetics now. But I was literally looking at all the food like, no, because I just ate, so I'm not hungry. But I did pick up Lara bars, because I love them. They're delicious. They're all natural, and they're just so easy. If you're going to eat something packaged, they're really good. So my flavors that I love, number one is chocolate chip cookie dough. They were four for like a few dollars. Never tried this fruit and greens one, so I'm excited to try that one. I'll let you know what I think. And then this one is almond butter chocolate. Never had that one, but I love almond butter and I love chocolate. So then while I was in there, I did pick up a natural deodorant. I don't know if it's any good. They had a lavender one, and then they had this one, which is citrus and bergamot. I never know if I say that right. Bergamot. No idea. Just like on my other video, I said faux instead of, I think it's faux, F-A-U-X, fake, about my Gucci shirt. Whatevs. I never claimed to know how to say things. Immigrant's kid. Anyway, so I don't know if this is any good or not, but I needed natural deodorant and I don't have time. The ones that I got from Walmart were very dried out. People probably don't get them there a lot, so they were giving me a rash under my arm because they were so dry it actually hurt to put on. So I had to stop using them, and I got one with coconut oil in between that my sister-in-law suggested, and it does not work for me. I stink and I stay very, very sweaty under there, so we're going to try this one. I will let you know how it goes. Jojo suggested a really good one. I swear to you, I ordered it on Amazon, but it's not in my orders and I never got it. So I guess I was looking at it and never clicked to get it, and I don't have time to get it in between, and I really don't feel like being a stinky, disgusting mess at Visit. So next up, I'm acting like I'm in such a rush. Oh, by the way, wait, let me finish that thought. I'm acting like I'm in such a rush, but I'm really not, even though it kind of looks like it's going to start raining here any second. It's like it's drizzling on and off all morning, but that's the only reason why I'm in a rush. Like, I need to slow the heck down. But I'm really wound up from too much caffeine. I should not have chugged that. That was a bad idea. But anyway, just have to take deep breaths before I go to the post, and I'm sitting here making videos, so really, like, what kind of rush is that? Anyway, so I was going into in this Stop and Shop that I stopped at, the natural organic food section, and there was a woman like coming at me where I was going to get my Lara bars, and I just kind of like went out of the way, but she was like weird, like she I don't know, she was weird. So she walks past me. She's got her kid with her. I get what I need. I looked around the, I told you guys I was looking for like snacks, and I looked around the little healthy section, like the produce section, and there was nothing really that I wanted. Sometimes I'll get like green beans or snap peas or carrots or blueberries, or grapes, like something that I could just pick on that's fruit or a vegetable that I like while I'm driving. Nothing really stood out to me. They didn't really have much in the organic section, so I went around a couple aisles and I went to go get my water, and the same lady was walking down the aisle, and I'm telling you guys, it was freaking bizarre. She just walks straight at me with her cart, like straight at me, until she gets about this close to me and then swerves in the other direction. And I felt myself, because I've had too much caffeine, like I told you, so I'm already a little edgy. I want to get on the road, so I'm a little edgy already, and I felt myself start to flip out. But thank God I had enough wits about me to think about her being with her child, and I didn't want to be unladylike in front of her child, but I literally bit my tongue because I was about to snap on her and say something very rude, probably with a swear word or two in there, like WTF is your problem, like what, you can't walk around me. It was bizarre. And then as I was leaving, like, I just walked around her, I shook my head a little bit, shook it off, found my natural deodorant. She comes back up the aisle, walks like directly behind me, like, what is your problem, lady? I don't know. I've never seen her before in my life. It's not like she knows me somehow. So then I check out and I'm leaving, and she's putting her cart away. Like, she had already checked out. She was outside of the store putting her cart back into that little section. And she just gives me like this glare look. Like, what did I do to you? Thank God she had her kid with her, because it would have been ugly. Anyway, okay. So now you guys can come with me. I'm just in my car. I'm just going to the post office to drop off this letter. Then I need to get gas and hit the road. But really, does anybody else have this problem where you need to take your key off of your key ring to get inside a Visit, but you need to figure out how to do it without breaking a nail? Yeah, that's my dilemma for today. So my dear friend that I stay with does her press on nails in the morning. We usually do that together since I stopped getting my real nails done, but I had to get my real nails done for my sister's wedding, so they're still done. So, can I say get done one more time? I'm trying to do this really slowly. I'm just backing out of the spot. Nobody's in the parking lot because I don't want my phone to fall, because, you know, dash cam issues. Again, not going on the road, just in the parking lot, just going from the stop and shop to the post office, just directly through the parking lot. So we're not driving, real driving, while filming, because I don't do that anymore. Anyway, so I'm going to probably ask my friend to get my key off of my key ring before she puts her nails on so I don't break mine, because, you know, girl problems. And she's the best. And I love her. And she will do it for me, because we are completely besties. Okay, so, ooh, this worked out so perfectly. I had a girl moment and decided that I'm going to go to the mall to pick up my ring, and then I'll just get the highway up there. I could go 2 ways to get to Visit. I can go, or to get to the highway I need to get to Visit, right? I could go west and then north and then get 80 west, or I could go, this is so weird, but I could go northeast and then get west, and it's almost the exact same amount of time. So if I go towards the mall, I can go the northeast way. I don't really love that way. I just don't love those highways. But I figured I'll be a girl. I'll go to the mall and I'll get my ring, and then I'll just pick up that highway, right? Well, on the way, I'm looking at the stuff that I need to return. I'm like, well, I'm not going to go out of my way to stop at Michael's, because remember my how to pack your jeans for Visit video? I have to return all that stuff I bought. But I don't want to go out of my way to go to Michael's, because it's like totally out of the way. Like, there's no highway up there. Just like stupid, just totally out of the way. So I looked at my stuff, and I saw that I have a package that needs to be returned for Amazon, and I needed to return for Amazon, and I was passing the UPS store like literally in 1 second, so I did that. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm getting on the road now. Bye, guys. Okay, so I got my ring back. Yay! And then when I was in Macy's, I was looking at winter jackets because I destroyed mine last year. And they have Veterans Day sale. I didn't even know it was Veterans Day until one of my friends was like, are you staying for Visit for Monday? And I was like, Monday? There's no Monday Visit. And she's like, yeah, it's a federal holiday. Who knew? But I have to work. And then while I was in the mall, I got a juice, carrot, apple, orange, turmeric, ginger, Think Tank cold pressed juiced. So I will drink that on the way. Turmeric, love it. That's it. I'm heading out. I'm hitting the road. It is way too late. It's 11 o'clock. Still have to stop at the outlets to return something in about an hour, and then it's going to be a straight shot, and hopefully I'll get there by like 5. Okay, so I will be back with more from the road. I love you guys. Hey guys. Okay, so far so good. We're at the outlets. I returned the Nikes. They didn't give me any problem, even though I did wear them once running, because I needed to see if they worked, and they were too big, they were way clunky, and they gave me the worst shin splints in the world. I'm just driving through the parking lot. By the way, we're going to sign off as soon as I'm out of the parking lot, but it's kind of crowded here today, so it's going to be a slow drive. Anyway, so no problem. Returned that. Went to Reebok and returned. I accidentally got a sports bra here, and right next to each other, the extra smalls and the mediums were together. I wear a medium sports bra, so I accidentally grabbed the extra small, and I went to go exchange it, and they didn't have, it was really pretty, it was like one arm, that I never think that I would wear to the gym, but it was cool. But they didn't have any more, so I got a different one, and the guy was so sweet, and he applied all of my discounts. So let me tell you how I got discounts. First of all, there was a 50% off sale going on at the outlets while I bought that, and he reapplied that for me, even though that sale wasn't going on today, which I would definitely, like, you make me a fan of your brand when you treat me like that with your customer service. 1, and 2, for all of you guys whose loved ones have personal trainer certifications that are legitimate, you can sign up on Reebok, 1, and get 30% off from Reebok. So my husband has tons of like Nautilus certifications through Nautilus, through a whole bunch of legit organizations. I think he has his ISSA, maybe ACE, all kind. I don't even know if you guys know what that means, but it's just like personal trainer certifications, and then he also has specialty certifications like spin class. So anyway, the point is, I signed him up for Reebok 1, and I, because he's my husband, get to use the discount. So I always thank him when I get 30% off of a pair of sneakers, or like in this instance, a sports bra. So I paid $6 for this sports bra, by the way. Okay, so now I'm on the road. Gotta go. Love you guys. Maybe I should have checked the weather before I decided to drive
Your
straight.
destination is in the indicated direction.
That's very nice, but I didn't turn you on. Anyway, I decided to straighten my hair, and it is pouring out there. Can you see? Pouring out there. And it's so funny, as I was pulling into the parking lot of where I am right now, I looked at the thermometer, and my car said 35, and I was like, oh, thank God it's not 32 degrees. Thank God it's like not 3 degrees colder, because it'd be snowing. And then I pulled into the parking lot, and there's snow on people's cars, and there were like some flakes coming down. It's not even Thanksgiving, like way too early for this ish. Can't wait for Adam to come home so we can move someplace warm. Anyway, okay, so I decided to stop. I always do this. This is how I eat on the road. I know where there's a Wegmans. It's about 2.5 hours. It's like almost in between. It's like 2.5 hours, maybe like 2 hours away from where Adam is. So it's like almost halfway. So I'll eat like breakfast before I come, and then I don't usually leave this late. So it's 3:15 and I'm just eating lunch. So I got myself a salad off of the salad bar, because they have really good vegan, vegetarian, like, and even if you're not vegan or vegetarian but you want to eat healthier, they have great options. So I got a salad, if you could see it, with edamame, tofu, a little bit of what is this stuff, avocado, tabbouleh salad. I don't know if you could see that. I don't want to make this fall on my car. And then I got some Asian mixed vegetables, and I got some Asian vegan lo mein. So I'm gonna sit here in the car with you guys and eat that for lunch. And then I also always get something to bring with me for dinner, so I don't have to stop twice. So I really love their sweet potato and avocado sushi rolls. And then this is one with brown rice and garden vegetables. It looks like it has asparagus, red pepper, and maybe avocado, cucumber in there. I don't know. I've had it before. It's really, really good. So then I'll eat that in the room for dinner, so I don't have to go out again. Once I get there, usually like by the time I get there, unpack the car, settle myself in, I'm like too fried to go find someplace to eat. So this way I only have to find someplace to eat on Saturday night, and I'll be with my friend. You guys, I had my fork. What did I do with my fork? Somebody show me what I did with my fork. I wish this was live video so somebody could tell me what I just did with my fork. Oh, it's in there. And then I was going to get a matcha tea, and instead they didn't have matcha, so I got a chai tea with oat milk, my new obsession. I've only ever had oat milk at this Wegmans, and the girl told me that they made their own, but I couldn't find their homemade, so I just bought oat milk that I will bring into the refrigerator and then leave in my car on Sunday when I'm at visit, because it's going to be so cold. It doesn't matter. It could be in my car. It'll be like it's in the fridge. No big deal. Ooh, their chai is yummy. Not as good as their matcha, but that's okay. So anyway, that is how I eat healthy on the road. I know the roads where I go. I know the places where I go. So this is super helpful. I just go to a place with a salad bar and I get myself some stuff. And then I get extra stuff, just sushi rolls for dinner. I'm going to go eat this so I can hit the road again, because my ETA has moved up to 6:24, and that means 2 hours of dark. So an hour and a half of driving in the dark, which not a big deal, but I prefer to get there in as much daylight as I can. Love you guys. See you in a few.